All right. So I appreciate y'all just hanging out, chatting amongst yourselves, waiting for me to show up. It is Saturday night and it's after 9 o'clock, and I am sure that I just got dinged on Facebook, but hey, who cares about them? All right. So it's been a week since I saw all of you here ish. Holy moly, is y'all chatting away. Let's see, MK Joe, DJ, StreamYard, yeah, that's where I'm at anyway. G Webs, PN Woods, Patriot in the Dark, MK Joe, we already said that, G23, Guns and Barbecue. What? You actually showed up for one? Congratulations. I mean, you didn't miss this one. So anyway, I'm sorry I'm late all. I did go to my first competition today and it was good and cold and rainy and windy. But I got through it. So that's always good. All right. Suicide Friends Saturday. What are we going to talk about? Most important thing in the world, be grateful. No matter how bad things are, they could always be worse. I'm actually one of the TV shows I'm watching. Yeah, hi Clover Tech. So sorry. Um, we were talking about someone complaining about not having shoes, and the point. And then someone said, "Well, yes, but at least you have feet, because some people don't have feet." And oh, awesome, GT3. That's very cool. Yes, and you know what? I know you gave me your email, and I totally have no idea which chat that was in. So you can just email me at brookcheney@gmail.com. And that would be very helpful and cool because, as you all know, since I'm late tonight, I'm an airhead. All right, so suicide prevention Saturday, because 2 out of every 3 gun deaths you hear about are a suicide. And if people want to get serious about saving lives, they are totally going to focus on mental health. Because if we actually focused on helping people with mental health issues, that not only could we help lower that number of gun deaths by suicide, but we can also help so many more people just prevent suicide, depression, anxiety. We all need we all need we need more stuff. All right, hold on. Oh, no feet. Well, you have legs. No legs. Well, guess you're likely to not be walking. It's true. But if you have what do you call it? I got a friend actually who's one-legged, and he actually is pretty impressive. And I remember first time I met him, he had crutches, but only one leg. So, and there are people that are in wheelchairs that are happier than people that have all their hands, feet, and everything else. So it is all relative. I've always been a firm believer in Einstein because he taught us that everything is relative. And it seemed to be a sorry. Yes, Fiona, I have no idea. I don't look at the score. I was just happy to make it through the match. So, I don't know. We can go look on practice score later after this. Just look at today's NWCSA match scores. I assume they're upped. I don't know. But oh, well, I waited till the end to hit my non-threat. Other than that, it was good. So everything is relative. How you look at something is what you get more of. A lot of my who's and what's it? A lot of my little comments on social media this week have been very, very simple. Um, and yeah, norms are totally relative to content, right? So I have a friend of mine who is in a wheelchair all the time. She got MS, or she has MS. I guess it's genetic. And slowly but surely, she's been losing more and more of her body. And the pain in her body increases daily, practically. And she is one of the most inspirational people I know. Great family, all that fun stuff. But it's just like, when life hands you garbage, you still get to sift through the garbage and decide what is good. She still has a husband who loves her to pieces. She's got 2 great kids. They live in a lovely place in South Carolina. I have to figure out what my road trip is when I go visit. I go Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina. Um, and for those of you who don't know, relativity has nothing to do with E equals MC squared. However, energy equals motion, energy equals mass times the speed of light squared. This is actually what I talk to my students all the time about, because when we're talking about recoil and why a larger gun is better than a smaller gun because it has less recoil. So I quote Einstein all the time, not because I'm smart, but because it makes sense. And when I was in 8th grade, I did a science project on him. So that's that. And he's got cool hair. So finding the joy. I saw somebody mentioning something about Charlie from Riding Shotgun with Charlie. Um, and he's one of those guys that does that gratitude list every single day. Pick at least 3 things, right? And honestly, most of us have to remember to pick at least one, because as you all know, I'm recovering from knee surgery in December. And before that, I was recovering from gut surgery for having my appendix out in June. And I feel like I've been on this really long recovery thing. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's all relative. I got my appendix out. It took a long time before I could walk normal and stuff because, your core, it's important. And then I blew my knee out and I'm on crutches for a bit. So it's a long time. It feels like forever when you're in it, right? As you're healing, you get a little better and you get a little worse, a little better, a little worse, a little bit, a little worse. And we forget sometimes that our failures are where we learn the most. Our failures are the things that we get the best lessons from. So yes, the E equals energy. M is mass, and C squared. C is the variable for light. And then, of course, the 2 is supposed to be little, so it's speed of light squared. And yes, Mr. Einstein does have the finger in a light hairdo. All right, so PNW Woods, what are we sure of in the universe? Because I don't know which thing you were applying to. So be more specific, because I just don't know. Yeah. All right, so here's the thing. Mike says, what gets me down is this body of mine falling apart. No reversing aging. Maybe, maybe not. Life is hard. Your body can break down. You can restore it. Some people, like my girlfriend, who I love to pieces, who has MS, yeah, she's going down, but she's going down fighting. Always looking for the positive. What is possible? There are amazing results from placebos because our minds are so strong. And this is why focus is such a big deal. A lot of stuff is about focus, because if I focus on the fact that I feel like I've been held back for the past 6 months, 8 months that I've been healing, I could look at it that way and be like, oh, I should be so much further in my life. I should have done so much more. Or I can look at it as last Thanksgiving, which is when I blew my knee out, and I literally had to sit on the couch for the entire Thanksgiving. And my 14-year-old daughter is like, Mom, it's so awesome for you to just sit here so I can just come and snuggle with you. So I could wallow in the pity of not being able to move and take care of stuff on Thanksgiving. Or I can choose to rejoice in the fact that my 14-year-old still wants to sit on a couch with me. Right? So we have a choice of what we focus on. And no matter what it is, we are always going to get more of what we focus on. And for some reason, we are very good at focusing on the crap. So, nothing a little cybernetics in oh wait, it's too small. Oh, sorry guys. I got new glasses I'm trying to get to use. Transhumanism can solve. Okay. Well, guy that comments, since I don't even know what that is. Cybernetics, yes. Transhumanism, not so much. But I'm guessing that's where you put your consciousness into a robot or something. Would be my guess. Patriot, the reason we fail is just a show, but we can get back up. Well, yeah, but we have to fall to learn how to get back up. I am blessed to have all sorts of people in my life that come from all walks of life. And it kind of almost saddens me how people think that if this happens, then I will be happy. And I think this is kind of part of the Tony Robbins stuff as well. But people forget to be happy right now. Like, if I lose 30 pounds, then I will be happy. If I had $1 million, then I would be happy. I mean, most of us would be happy with $1 million, but I've been around people who are millionaires and they are not happy because of their money. They're happy because they are happy. And I've been around very poor people and they too are happy because they are happy, not because they are poor. And we have so many weird associations with what's going to make us happy, when it's going to make us happy, and that sort of thing. So let's see, what does G-Web say? We're going to focus on getting rid of 9mm. No, we have too many bullets already. We cannot get rid of our 9mm. I like my 9mm, but there was a dude there today who was shooting a 45. So you'd be happy for that. Barbecue, why do you think I'm a control freak? I just can't even imagine. I'm sure if my husband were listening, he'd be laughing. No, yeah, he's shaking his head. Yes, he would be. So anyway, focus is important, and we're very good at focusing on the crap. We're very good at focusing as the garbage. So if you are distressed, oh wait, for the love of peanut butter and jelly. See, here I am, all late and stuff. I don't even put that up because it is Suicide Prevention Saturday. So we should talk about sometimes you can call 211 or call the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention or call a friend. I've gotten lots of challenging news this week on the friend front. And so I've actually reached out to a lot of my friends this week and called them to say, hey, how you doing? Because you never know when somebody else is going through something. And as I've said on this before, the thing that I hear at funerals where someone has died by suicide is, but I was there for them. Why didn't they call? Because y'all know this answer already, but I'm going to say it again anyway. When you are depressed and full of anxiety and feel like the world is better a place without you, you're not about to reach out to anybody and call anyone. So, oh, you know what? What's so funny? I don't even read the rest of this, but for the love of peanut butter and jelly, I almost forgot. One of the guys at the match today, he had peanut butter and jelly for lunch. I really wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So, anyway, yes, I do try not to swear very often because you can swear all you want. Y'all can trash talk, not my thing. But I just figure if I'm going to use an explicative, I am going to use it sparingly so that it has more impact. I have a girlfriend. We were at the casino, and there was some reason that I swore, and she laughed hysterically because she'd never heard me swear before. So, anyway, all right. So, what are we going to do for suicide prevention? Be the best person you can be. Be the light in the dark, especially in your own darkness, because that's the hardest place to be the light in the dark. Hello, Tactical Fud. We were talking about FUDs today too at the match. So, because if you can learn the skill of how to focus on what's good in your life, that allows you to shine brighter, to be a better person. It is super easy for us to tear ourselves down, tear other people down. Hey, Gizzard, how you doing, man? Oh, whoops. Hey, I did not mean to click on y'all both. And if you're one of these silly people who actually watch the news, which I don't know why anyone in their right mind would actually watch the news, and people tell me, oh, because you have to be educated. I'm like, no. You pay attention to the stuff that's actually going on that infects your life, and that you pay attention to those things, and you pay attention to the things that are important to you. Don't let somebody else feed you what they think is important for you to know. But that's just my personal opinion. One size never fits all. So anyway, there we have it. Got a shout out to DJ, obviously, for getting me on here, for giving me a phone call, because I didn't realize what time it was, because I shot my first match. Yay, how exciting. Oh, Fiona, I hope you had fun. I saw your pictures from today. Very cool that you got out on the range too. What else? What else? Is there anything else? Oh, I do not have a May guest. So thanks to G23, maybe I will get Mario on for my May guest. And happy Easter, y'all. I know we've also talked about how important it is to have a spiritual practice in your life. You don't have to be a Christian. You can be whatever it is that fulfills your heart and your mind. As I was driving the other day, I thought about how our connection to something bigger than us is kind of cool in that psychologically, ready? If I'm looking straight, I'm in the middle. If I look up, I tend to be less upset and more connected to my higher power, whatever you want to call it. If I am doing depression and anxiety, I am looking down and I am closing into just me. And this is why I feel bad for atheists, because all they have is them. I'm not judging. I'm just saying I appreciate the fact that I have another relationship that's bigger than me. So that is that. And tomorrow is the day that the Easter is, that Jesus has risen after he died on the cross for our sins. And if you have a relationship with him, you know what I'm talking about and how that feels. And if you don't, you should try it. If you haven't tried it, there's no reason not to. Or find your own path. Find the way that it goes for you. Wait, no news. Wait, no TV for 25 Muno nuts for this girl. Yeah. Um, no news is like the best thing. All right, so G23. DJ, will you do me a favor? Will you just send that to me when we are done, sir? Just because I can't seem to cut and paste in the comments for some reason. Oh, but it'll be in the comments on YouTube. All right, I'll figure this out eventually. All right, thank you, G23. We'll see if we can get Mario to be my May person. So yeah, no news is like one of the best gifts you can give yourself if you want to have a better psychological outcome. Because Dean Grazioso put it the best as far as I'm concerned. He asked this question: when is the last time you watched the news and walked away feeling better? Nobody really ever says yes. At least when I spend 30 hours waiting to testify for 3 minutes, some of the stuff is hard to watch, but it's specifically things that I care about. And I learn stuff. The 30-second or the 3-minute thing that covers that 30 hours of news is just not the same. So, anywho, thank y'all for popping in and chatting with each other, waiting for me to show up. Definitely big shout out to DJ for calling me, be like, hey, where are you? I appreciate that. I feel so important because now I've got people to remind me to do what I'm supposed to do. So, with all of that, hope y'all enjoy Easter dinner with family and friends. And if not, go find some strangers to enjoy it with, because, sharing is caring, as long as it's not STDs. All right. On that note, I'm out of here. Y'all have a lovely time. It's 9:25. We got 5 or 10 minutes till barbecue starts up his conversation. Um, Wait, hold on. Every time Anti-Gunner seeing us get a win gives me a big smile, and slowly they're learning. Yes, sadly, a little too slowly, in my opinion. Especially this week. This week was rough, man. The president picking up a full firearm, a full handgun, saying, "Oh, you can buy this through the mail. Oh, and children can put it together." Just mind-boggling. But I will not go there, because here we are supposed to be our happy place where we try to take care of good things. Mike, have a great Easter. Say hi to the fam for me. And I did give your wife some suggestions for Grezik's Farm. Totally awesome, great produce, local here in New Hartford. All right, y'all. I don't even know what I just clicked on. Yeah, exactly. GT3, thank you. Yeah, that would be cool. I will, yeah, we will chat after this, after everyone goes and watch barbecue, though. All right, y'all. Have a good Saturday night. I'm actually going to go to bed relatively soon, and I will See you. Oh, Patriot in the Dark. Well, welcome, first timer. Yes, that is the plan. Got family, friends, and ham. What more could life ask for? Although I do still have to do the Easter egg hunt, and I just got to look at the schedule. All right. Good night, all. The schedule. I meant the weather, so I know where I can hide stuff. I will see y'all next week. Enjoy your Easter weekend and focus on good stuff because it's important and it's what keeps us sane. All right. Good night.